Hey guys, Jason J here again, the Flair Guy. Now, I'm big on service. I think service is so important. I mean, the word service to me is more or less the reason why every business exists, to be of service. I was lucky enough to work as a specialist consultant on a new 5.5-star hotel in Miami, right on the beach, 22 acres of beachfront, a beautiful resort called the Fontainebleau. I worked with some amazing people, and one of my jobs was to look at the competition. So one particular night, the food and beverage director and the HR director and I decided to have a look at the local competition. And there was a beautiful hotel not far away that had just opened up. I'm sure $1 billion worth of renovations or so, and it had started to establish a bit of a name for itself, or at least we thought it had. So we went along to have a look. So we pulled up in a cab, and a well-dressed doorman presenter, he looked like he was wearing Gucci or something, gently opens the door and we get out, and the place was stunning, high ceilings, blush lighting and perfect music level, and we walked in and we thought, this is lovely. And they directed us to a lift, soft pink shades in the lift, again, lighting was just right, temperature was great. I mean, even a lift looked impressive, So we go up to I think it was the 8th floor or something, where the actual bar and the area was we wanted to look at. And when the doors opened, I mean, we were impressed. It was this beautiful open level, big pool in the middle, as they do in Miami, cabanas down each side, plasma TVs, all in white, overlooking the ocean, lovely bar off to the side, great music playing, and we walked in and thought, wow, this is really impressive. I mean, at this stage, we're as customers, we're thinking this is a great place. As potential competitors, we're thinking, we've got our work cut out for us. But we then walked over to the bar and stood there probably for about 5 minutes in a quiet bar environment before one of the bar staff decided to actually acknowledge us, which, as far as I'm concerned, the first thing in a retail environment is acknowledgement. Doesn't matter if his service doesn't follow immediately, but it's acknowledgement. Took a while for that to happen. Okay, sometimes people aren't that switched on. We then got our order taken, but it wasn't one of the, hi, what do you feel like tonight, and go through the process. It was more or less of, what do you have? Lucky even to get a few words out. So again, we placed an order. The HR manager ordered a cocktail. I had a spirit, and the other gentleman wasn't drinking, had a soft drink. Now these are all delivered with a price tag of $56, which was quite dear. So we sort of said, oh, how come so expensive? And he told us, and one of the spirits he apparently had substituted my drink. He didn't have the brand I asked for, so he'd upped it to a $17 a shot brand without asking us. And I thought, that's a bit off, but okay. So the company was paying, so we just went on with it. The cocktail, when the HR director tried it, was warm. It was terrible. She couldn't drink it. So she left it there, and we just kept surveying the environment. At no point did he come up and check how things were going and what have you. It wasn't until we were about to leave. He said, oh, wasn't that drink okay? And we said, no, it was terrible. And he went, oh, right. And just left it at that. Now, at this point, we realized that we had nothing to worry about because they had built this amazing platform. The stage was set. But the person they put in front of us to deliver that performance, to captivate us, to have us standing up in the aisles and cheering, was underqualified, was not set for success, hadn't done the work, hadn't done the practice, just simply shouldn't have been there. He single-handedly deconstructed what probably hundreds of people had built over the course of the last year or two in this billion-dollar complex, this beautiful environment, this lovely hotel, and this was a thoroughfare where all of the very well-to-do guests would end up going to, and there were people like him standing there basically destroying the experience rather than enhancing it. So, you probably can relate to this, by the way. The question is, though, how often do we have people who are fronting our business, who ultimately represent all of our business to the customer? How often do we actually look at that and recognize the importance of that and make sure that they are perfectly aligned with what we want to present? There was an amazing opportunity for the person to serve us at that particular hotel to take us to the next level with personalized, extraordinary service. We would have been raving about it as competitors, going, oh, we're going to try and match them. As it turned out, we gave each other a high five as we walked out the door and basically said, we've got nothing to worry about, because they didn't have the service right. The service wasn't aligned with where the business was at. So, something to think about, the importance of service and alignment of staff with the business and what the business is trying to present. I'm Jason. We'll be talking more customer service soon. Bye.